The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience, LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're here live in Union City, the home of the Bears, and it is senior night here tonight at the American Legion Little League Fields here in Union City. And we've got a handful of seniors to celebrate here tonight, and we're going to get started right into that action here in just a moment as the girls have taken the field for the celebrations, and we will recognize all those seniors in just a moment. When we start those celebrations, we'll turn it right on over to the PA announcer. Looks like they're going to walk right down towards us here, and we'll try our best to get a decent shot through this cage. I know it's not ideal, but it's the best we have at the moment, so we'll work with it. Always an exciting night, senior night, no matter what the sport is. So it's always good to get these girls recognized for all the hard work that they've done throughout the years for their program and their teammates and their community in general. So we'll have this in just a moment. Opening pitch tonight is set for 8 o'clock, so it'll be about another hour until the game starts after this, but we'll get the senior night ceremony stuff in first, and then we'll be take a little break until the action starts, and then we'll have it all covered right here. A little bit of directing traffic out there, making sure everybody's in the right spot and knows what they're doing when their name is called and where to go. A little bit of a cool night here in Union City. It's a brisk 49 degrees out here. Cloudy day. It had rain earlier in the day today, but it has since cooled off, or dried off, I should say, and we'll have a game here tonight. And we're going to hand this over to the PA announcer here in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Union City High School softball team 2025 Parent Night. At this time, we would like to thank the Eisenhower Night players and coaching staff for traveling here this evening so we could make this event tonight for our seniors. So thank you very much to Eisenhower. And we would also like to recognize the Eisenhower Night senior players. First, we have Tracy Jacobzak. And Eliza Olson. Congratulations to those two seniors and best of luck. We'd now like to recognize our senior players for the Union City Bears. First senior we'd like to recognize is Desiree Brown. Desiree, her parents are Justin and Carrie Brown. Her favorite softball memory are Maddie's dad's bucket hat, 5 times a day, #red, tripping at third base, falling down and still getting a home run, Hales dances, bus rides, Coach V's Long John's, PTSD from junior year trauma, Coach Shrek snacks, and Ellie always dancing, and, quote, are you hype, unquote. Her future plans are to attend Butler Beauty Academy to become an esthetician, marry the man of her dreams, build her dream house, have 4 kids, and as many dogs as possible. Desiree Brown. Next we have Grace Chapman. Grace's parents are Stacy and Brian Chapman. Her favorite softball memories are Doesn't Internet Come from Trees? Shaylin Kent. Kagan falling down the Mercyhurst Hill. Mr. Van Zant breaking his clipboard. Des wiping out on third base. Doing the scoreboard with Catherine and Emily. Colt 45. Colliding with Lucy. Quick like a cat. Coach Shrek snacks. Playing in the outfield. And grass angles, but most importantly, sharing her senior year season with her little sister. Her future plans are to go to college and pursue a degree in nursing, find a good paying job that will allow her to get her dream home, eventually marry the person she loves, and have a bunch of kids and pets running around. Grace Chapman. Our next senior is Morgan Frontera. Her parents are Mark Frontera and Barb Stile. Her favorite softball memory is watching Des trip over third base and still making the home run, and Alyssa's amazing outfield stances. Her future plans are to attend Pitt Titusville to become a registered nurse, drive her square body, and hopefully get married to the man that she loves and own a lot of animals, and shoot a bigger buck every year. Morgan Frontera. Our next senior is Kagan Greger. Her parents are Cassie and Bobby Greger. Her favorite softball memory is falling down the Mercyhurst Hill, bus rides, Coach Van Zant breaking his clipboard at Seneca, hitting Coach Hale with a foul ball line drive, and Tegan running poles every day. Her future plans are to go to Allegheny College, major in biology, buy a house with lots of land, marry the man she loves, and own a few dogs and cows. Kagan Greger. Our next senior is Josie Coos. Josie is the daughter of Caroline Coos. Her favorite softball memory is supporting her girls when she can and learning more about them as they grow together, and also being an actual team. Her future plans are to attend Slippery Rock for nursing. After college, she wants to be a traveling nurse. She wants to see the world and help others in the process, eventually settle down in a nice house down south, and possibly get a couple of animals. Josie Coos. Our next senior is Alyssa Leach. Alyssa's parents are Lisa and Justin Leach, and her favorite softball memory is Kay falling down at Mercyhurst, bus songs, playing as a team, Coach Shrek snacks, megaphones, not falling and hitting Mr. V in the head, Hale's vacuum sweeping, potty mouths, and Kay's crazy high change-ups. And then 5 times a day, #red. Her future plans, She plans to attend Gannon University for pre-law and then later attend Duquesne University Law School. She wants to start her own family and build a barn dominium with many cats and a catio. Alyssa Leach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are cool.
Our final senior is Alyssa Tingley. Her parents are Amber and J.T. Tingley. Her favorite softball memory is Kagan falling down the hill, Emma throwing the taco at her, bus rides, Last Sister, and Grass Angels. Her future plans: she will be attending Penn State Barron to study mathematics while continuing her softball career. After college, she would like to get a good paying job, find the love of her life, build a wonderful home, have a few kids and a couple of pets while living the best life that she can. Alyssa Tingley. We'd like to thank all of our seniors for their years of dedication to our softball program. We certainly wish you guys all of the best. We're going to miss you, and congratulations again. Have a great night. It's for you. Congratulations.
You're good. It's actually not in the way. You can leave it up here if you want. Are you Dave?
Yes.
I'm Steven. It's good to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want to join tonight? I got 2 headsets. No? Okay. Start off.
I just like record.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Well, there you have it. Senior night here in Union City. And we'll have our group of seniors right here, getting some extra pictures taken of them as a group. Always a special night that celebrate the seniors, and unfortunately that darn fence is in the way of the picture and the video, but you know, it could be worse. At least we have some video of them, so glad to be here to celebrate that. And they'll go off and get some more pictures taken of them and some other celebration stuff. We're going to step aside. We'll leave the camera rolling for now. Eisenhower's going to take the field and warm up. I got to get lineups and whatnot, so we'll be back around 7:50 or so. I believe opening pitch is scheduled for 8 o'clock. So stay tuned, and we'll be right here back on the mics just before 8 o'clock for the pregame show. So stick around. We'll have it covered right here on the DG Experience Sports Stream.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We're here live in Union City at the Little League Field Complex out in Union City, and it is a chilly day here. Senior night here for Union City. A special night here for all the seniors, all 5 of them. Greger, Brown, Tingley, Leach, Chapman, and Frontera. We got to celebrate them earlier in the day as the senior night ceremonies took place about an hour ago now. But a cool, crisp night here in Union City. Opening pitch scheduled for 8 o'clock. I'm Stephen Mountain. Glad to bring you the coverage here tonight. We have the captains here meeting at the plate, going over the pregame stuff with the umpire. And we'll go over some pregame stuff here as well. Let's get right into our 3 steps to success here for the Bears. Step number 1 is to keep the bats hot. They've been playing well lately. Let's pull up their last few games here. An exciting 5-3 win over Seneca just the other day. A walk-off home run, 2-run home run, I believe, from Cheyenne Cummings to seal that game in the 7th inning. Certainly an exciting finish, and they'll look to build on that today here against Eisenhower. They won 11-1 at Youngsville, and they beat Iroquois 10-0 a few games back. So keep the bats hot is step number 1. Step number 2, strong day in the circle. It's going to be Greger pitching here tonight for the Bears. She has done the majority of the work for the Bears this season in the circle. She has pitched 57 innings here, and Tingley has pitched 10 2/3. So Greger by far gets the majority of the work here for the Bears. 2.7 ERA on the year. So a pretty solid year here for Greger, the senior, and she'll look to have another good night tonight. And then the third step, and you can see it right up there, limit the errors. A lot of times these games come down to the errors and who makes less of them. So that is your 3 steps to success tonight, brought to us by the Corey Federal Credit Union. Now, spotlight players of the game, brought to us by J. Gill Plumbing and Heating. I think it's kind of obvious by now. Everybody who's watched us for any amount of time knows your spiel. It is all of the seniors tonight. Kagan Greger, Desiree Brown, Alyssa Tingley, Alyssa Leach, Grace Chapman, and Morgan Frontera. They will all be our J. Gill Plumbing and Heating spotlight players of the game. So I believe we're going to have a national anthem here pretty soon, and then we'll get underway in just a few minutes as it is quickly approaching the 8 o'clock hour. And we have the handshakes here, and I believe we're going to have the national anthem, if I heard correctly. And we're just moments from being underway here. We'll get the Bears lined up here. And then, of course, we will go silent for the national anthem while they play it. I don't think we can get an angle on the flag, but we'll try and get some close-ups of the players here. Fortunately, we are through the fence here. We can't really get the best shot, that we would like to get, of course. But
we'd now like to introduce the starting lineup.
Hell's better than no shot. Here are the starting lineups for the Eisenhower Knights.
Batting leadoff, number 10 center fielder Kendra Danielson.
Batting leadoff, Kendra Danielson, center fielder.
Lexi Pescuzzi.
Number 1,
Batting
left fielder,
third,
Lexi
number
Pescuzzi.
9, right fielder Abby Dar.
Batting third, number 9, right fielder,
Batting
Abby
fourth,
Dar.
Number 22, pitcher Riley Gaffner.
Fourth, pitcher, Abby
Batting
Gaffner.
fifth, number 13,
Batting
shortstop,
fifth,
Tracy
number
Jacobczak.
13, shortstop, Tracy Jacobczak.
Batting sixth, number 2, center
Batting sixth,
fielder,
number 2,
Tina Nelson.
catcher, number 2, Nelson.
Batting seventh, number 25.
Batting seventh, number
First base,
25,
Morgan
first
Zaffino.
base, Morgan Zaffino.
Batting eighth, number 11, second base.
Batting
Eliza
eighth,
Olson.
number 11,
And
Elijah
batting ninth,
Olson,
number 27,
second baseman.
Elle Steck.
And batting ninth at third base is Steck.
And now the lineup for the Union City Bears.
And for the
Leading
Bears,
off, number 14, center fielder Alyssa Leach.
leadoff hitter, center fielder Alyssa
Batting
Leach.
second, number 21, second baseman Olivia Zielinski.
Batting second, number 21, Olivia Zielinski.
Batting third, number 4, shortstop Cheyenne Cummings.
Cheyenne Cummings will bat third. She is at shortstop
Batting
today.
cleanup, number 18, catcher Grace Chapman. Batting fifth, number 23, third baseman Batty Swan.
Be Chapman and Swan, fourth and
Batting
fifth.
sixth, number 10, designated hitter Des Brown.
Des Brown will bat sixth.
Batting seventh, number 15,
At the
left
DH
fielder,
tonight.
Shay Kent.
Left fielder Shay Kent. She'll bat seventh.
Batting eighth, number 13, first baseman.
And
Alyssa
batting
Tingley.
eighth is first baseman Alyssa Tingley.
Batting ninth, number 12, pitcher Kagan Gregor.
And batting ninth, number 12, pitcher
And playing
Kagan
flex
Gregor.
for us tonight, number 16, right
And the
fielder
flex
Morgan Frontera.
is Morgan Frontera, number 16, right field.
At this time,
Those
ladies
are
and
your
gentlemen,
J. Gill Plumbing and Heating
please
starting
rise.
lineups for the night.
Playing our national anthem.
And we'll go silent for a national anthem. Pre-game ceremonies are complete, and we are ready for the opening pitch here in Union City. Here are the positions for the Bears tonight. Kent in left field, Leach center field, Frontera in the right fielder's position. Tingley on first, Zielinski at second, Cummings is at shortstop, Swan at third, Chapman will be behind the plate, and it will be Gregor in the circle tonight. And up to bat first here for the Knights is Danielson, Pescuzzi, and Dar. We'll see how things play out here tonight. This is a region game. The last time these two met, Union City won 16-0. So they'll look to repeat that outcome again here tonight. Union City comes in here tonight 10-4 on the year, 7-1 in the region. Eisenhower is 3-9 and 2-5 in the region. Union City is at the top of Region 3, and they'll look to stay there with the win tonight. They had a huge win over Seneca the other night, as they both have one loss in the region now, and Seneca's one loss is to Union City. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out here in the coming week and see who can take the region. Union City and Seneca at least have a share of the region, so it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. We're ready here for the opening pitch. It's going to be Danielson at the plate. Swung on and missed. Strike one here for Gregor. And that one's going to be fouled off over top the railroad tracks here behind us. So quickly, Gregor ahead 0-2. Ball back right at me here. Staying alive is Danielson. Just a little bit behind that ball. Here's Gregor. That one's outside for ball one. 1-2 is the count. And that one's driven. Going to find the gap. Here comes the throw, and it's not going to be in time. And that was a good hustle from Danielson to get that hit. And the Knights will have a runner on board to start off this game. Lex Pescuzzi here, up to bat. That one's a little low for ball one. Chapman collects the ball, gets it back to Gregor. That one right down Main Street for strike number one, evens it up 1-1. Here's Gregor, and that one's hit down the third base line and foul. 1-2. Gregor looking to get the first out of the night here in the top of the first inning. And that's called ball two. That evens it up 2-2. Just outside. And that's hit to short. Cummings with it. Goes to second, and Zielinski makes the play. And that is an out. Nice play by Cummings there to field that ball cleanly, and a good throw to Zielinski, who was on the run. And that's not an easy play for either of them, as you got to time that just right. As soon as she gets to the base, the ball's got to be there. And they beat out Danielson by a step. That one in there for strike one. Here's the throw down to first, and she's back in there safe. That one skips in there. Nice job by Chapman to get in front of it. One count. It's Dar at the plate. That one's fouled off the catch fence again. It'll be a 1-2 count. And there's a changeup right back to Gregor. Fires it to second. Cummings trying to get two here, and they do! Well executed double play there by the Bears. And that'll be 3 on the inning. Well, we'll head to the bottom of the first in just a moment after a great play from Cummings and the rest of the squad there. We'll step away real quick. We'll be right back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. J.H. Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain on the call here tonight. We are in the bottom of the first inning. Gaffner in the circle, warming up here as we speak. Pull up the Bears batting order here. It's going to be Leach, Zielinski, Cummings to start us off, followed by Chapman, Swan, Brown, Kent, Tingley, Gregor, and Frontera at the flex position tonight. And here comes a throw down to second base, and we are ready to start the bottom of the first here. Leach will get us started. Gaffner takes her place. Here's the windup in the pitch, and that one's high for ball number 1. Chilly night here tonight in Union City. A lot of sweatshirts, jackets on out there tonight. That one's in there for ball 2. That one in there for a strike, makes it count 2-1. I think just counting, I see just 4 numbers out there for the Knights. Everybody else has a sweatshirt or a jacket covering the uniform, the jersey, and I don't blame them. I'm freezing back here. That one's high. 3-1 count. Gaffner look to make it a full count here. And that one outside. And that's going to send Leach down to first. And the Bears will have 1 aboard. Olivia Zielinski. She'll step in at the plate here. That's high. Good snag there by the catcher, Nelson. That was way up high. That one in there for a strike. Evens it up 1-1. We'll see how aggressive Leach is here on the base pad. Showing a bunt, pulls away. Here's the throw to second, and Leach is in there safely. Guess that answers the question how aggressive she'll be. And she'll celebrate there on second. Leach, one of the 6 seniors here tonight. Now in the dirt, and again, nice job by Nelson back here behind the plate to collect that. 3-1 is the count. Showing bunt, and she pulled away. It's going to be another walk, and there's Leach in at third. So 2 aboard at the corners here for the Bears. And it's Cheyenne Cummings, the hero from the other day, just against Seneca. Hit the walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th to get the Bears a 5-3 victory. She'll step up. Runners on the corners, no outs. Gaffner is thrown in there, and Zielinski's just basically going to walk down to second base. No chance that we're going to have a throw there. And that's driven to left field, right to the left fielder. The play is made, and it's going to bring Leach home. Zielinski is going to make her way down to third. So that'll get the Bears on the scoreboard. Brings up Grace Chapman. Now in there for a strike. 0-1 is the count. Runner on third. And a 1 out here for the Knights. Swung on a miss. Big swing from Chapman. Here's Gaffner with the windup. That one's high. Upstairs for ball 1. That's fouled. Got a piece of it. She'll stay alive here. Chapman pops it up behind us. And again, stays alive. That one didn't quite clear the railroad tracks, just about a foot away from going in between the rails. 1-2 is the count. And that's going to be hit foul down the first base line. Just chopped foul. And again, Chapman will stay alive. Chapman's having a pretty fantastic year at the plate. Averages .513. That's high. Here's Gaffner with the windup. And it's driven down the first base. And it's going to bounce off the bag. And she's in there safely. Zielinski has made her way home as well. Give the Bears 2-0 lead. Gonna have a courtesy runner here for Chapman. It's gonna be the other Chapman. Ellie Chapman will take Grace's position here. They're down at first. That's going to bring up Maddie Swan. Bears have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Just waiting on the umpire here to get set, and we'll be ready to go. Fouled off behind us again. Somewhere off in the weeds this time. One out here in the first. Fouled off the fence this time. And quickly, 0-2 is Swan. Swan, 2 home runs on the year. One of the big sticks here for the Bears. That one skips in. There goes Chapman down to second. No throw. So a nice stolen base there for Chapman. And that's going to pop up to right field. And there the play is. Chapman will tag up and head into third safely, standing up. So Swan advances the runner. And that's going to bring up Desi Brown. And that's driven short to third base. Here's a throw to first. And she's in there safely. I did not see the call from the ump. But a nice hustle to beat out the throw there. And the play was made by Zaffno at first. Had the ball, but it was just a good hustle from Brown. Got to get there in time. So we'll go up. It'll be Shea Kent up to bat here for the Bears, who are enjoying a 3-0 lead here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And it's going to be fouled. Blue right on top of that one. A little dribbler just out in front of the plate. And called foul right away. Now it skips in, and Brown will head to second. That one's fouled off. Should be a 1-2 count. And it is. And here comes a throw from third, and safe again. Another good hustle here from the Bears as Kent beats out the throw from third. Steck with a nice throw. Zaffino with a good catch there down at first, but again, just another great hustle here from Union City. And again, runners on the corners, 2 outs. Alyssa Tingley, another senior here. That's in there for a strike. Good looking pitch. And Kent will advance down to second on the throw. Gaffner looking to get out of the inning here. Down 3-0. Doesn't want to give up any more at this situation. 0-2. Here's Gaffner. Hit right back to her, gets by her glove, and that's going to bring 2 home. Brown and Kent score on the single here from Tingley. That one was rifled right back to Gaffner and just missed her glove. Here's Kagan Greger. That one's driven down the line. He gets by the shortstop, and the Bears will have a runner on first and second. 1 pitch swing there from Greger. And she's going to get a courtesy runner. That is Malin Sipes, who will be the courtesy runner down there. And the Bears have managed to bat their way through the order here in the bottom of the first inning as they lead 5-0. Knights just struggling to get that last out here. And Tingley will make her way into the batter's box, and we are ready to go here again. Gaffner looking for out number 3 as she fires here. Just high for ball 1. And outside for ball number 2. Just missed the zone on that one. Again, Sipes on first and Tingley on second. And that's going to be popped up. And the play is made by Steck for out number 3. And that's how the first inning ends, as the Bears enjoy a 5-0 lead here going into the top of the second. We're going to step aside, take a quick little break. We'll be right back here on the Deed Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
Welcome back in here to the Deed Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain on the call here tonight, enjoying a brisk, chilly, little breezy evening here in Union City. A lot colder than May 8th should be in my estimation, but hey, what do you do? It's going to be Gaffner, Jacobzik, and Nelson for the Knights. Gaffner will look to help out her cause here, get on board, as the Knights gave up 5 runs in the first inning. Here's Greger with the pitch, in there for a strike. Fouled off into the fence, and it's quickly 0-2. It's quite the nice complex they have here in Union City. They got a bunch of fields here. They've got nice lights to give us this under the lights game here in early May. That's high. Good snag by Chapman. Gaffner steps up to the plate. And hit right back to Gregor, and for the out. Probably one of the easier plays that Gregor will make tonight. It just kind of didn't even have to move her glove, as you see on the replay there. pretty easy play for her. Here's Jacob Zek up to the plate. Yeah, it's going to be their first strike. Showing bunt here. Jacob Zek battling left-handed. That's in there for a strike 2. 0-2 is the count. And Coach Van Zandt calls time here. Quick little meeting at the mound there in the circle there. Don't know what Coach Van Zandt was about there, but
Absolutely, Tracy. That's always the answer. Yes. How do you know I was 2%? It shows. Strong 2%.
and we'll get back to play here in a second. Count is 0-2 here for Jacobzik. Outside for ball 1. Swung on and missed for the strikeout here. So 1 away. Two away. What am I talking about? Nelson up to bat. And nice little change up there. Gregor looks comfortable in the circle here tonight. Fouled off. So again, Gregor stays ahead of the count. 0-2. And that one is skipped in there. Left her hand kind of funny. 1-2. She'll look to finish the top of the second here rather quickly. And gets called strike 3. And that'll do it here for the top of the second. Gregor responsible for all 3 outs. As the line drive hit right to her, and then 2 strikeouts. So we'll take a quick little break, and we'll head into the second inning here, or the bottom of the second, I should say, here in just a moment, right here on the D Experience Sports Stream.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corey.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain here on the call tonight in Union City. And the Bears enjoy a 5-0 lead after 1.5 innings. We are in the bottom of the second. And we are set for action here again in just a moment. It's going to be Zielinski, Cummings, Chapman up for the Bears. Zielinski got on and found her way home in the first inning. We'll look to start second inning here the same way. High and outside for ball one. Hit over top of Gaffner, and she's going to be in there safely at first. That's just a little odd floater over top of Gaffner. Just couldn't quite get her glove on it. Here's Cummings. And that's going to get in past third base. And just like that, Bears on base, first and second. Bring up Chapman, singled last time. That one's high for ball one. The lights are used in full effect here at this point in the day. As the sun, well, what lack there of sun that there was, hit the third, stepped on the base. There's one, and the throw to first will not be in time, but they get the one out at third. So solid play there from Steck. And Chapman will be a courtesy runner here for Chapman. Maddie Swan. Watches that one go by, and the ball gets away from the catcher. Both runners will advance. So runners at second and third here for the Bears. They are up 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. And that's it. In between the gap. And here comes two. Cummings scores, and so does Chapman. And Swan is going to stand up into second. So a nice double there for Swan. And the Bears tag two more at the plate. So this will bring up Brown. She singled last time. That one's high for ball one. And hit into the gap. Here's fielded at first. Here's a little flip, and the play is made at first to get the out. Good play by Zafno, just to grab that with the glove and flip it up. Good play there from second base, too. Olsen has good communication between the two and knew exactly what to do. And Kent fouls that off. Swans on third, 2 outs here. Bottom of the second. That one in there for strike 2. Gaffner will look to get out of the inning right here. Just outside for ball. Gaffner, she'll fire. That one's high. Evens it up 2-2. Couple good takes here from Kent. Skipped in there. And we've got a full count. So we'll have a payoff pitch here. 3-2 and 2 outs. And that's hit. That gets through. And it's going to bring Brown home and Kent to first. So add another one here for the Bears. 8-0. Coach Van Zandt, call for time. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for the Bears. I believe that was Troyer. Yes, Marie Troyer. Will take Kent's place at first. So it'll be Tingley up to bat here in just a moment. The runner on first, 2 outs. Bears have the 8-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. That skipped in there. Nice job here to collect it up. Again, in the dirt. Another nice job by Nelson. Hit to Jacob Zick at short. Here comes a throw, and I believe they got her, and yes, they did. Nice throw by Jacob Zach there, and nicely fielded by Zaffino. And that'll retire the Bears here in the bottom of the second. We'll take a quick little break. We'll head to the top of the third here in just a moment, right here on the DG Experience Sports Stream.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge Springs, your local place with the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain here on the call. Bears enjoy an 8-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. And the Knights just looking for somewhat of an answer here. It's going to be Zaffino, Olsen, and Steck. That one high for ball one. Oops. Zaffino steps back in there. 1-0 count. And that's hit. That's going to go right to Leach at center field. And that'll retire one. So nice hit there from Zaffino, but fortunately for her, Leach was right there. And it'll be the first out of the inning. It'll be Olsen. She'll have an 0-1 count after the first pitch. Really nice pitch here from Gregor. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Again, Gregor's done a great job so far this game of being ahead of the count. I don't think she's been behind any counts so far. Another 0-2 count. High for ball 2. As you can see, the sky is pretty dark out there at this point. Nice little backdrop, if I do say so. Minus the fence, of course, but 2-2 is the count. And we've got a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch upcoming here. Let's see what Gregor can do here. And it's going to be fouled down the first base line. So Olsen stays alive. And it's going to be hit, right to Zielinski. Nice job getting underneath of it. So good job getting out of the full count there. Getting a little fly out to second base. It makes it 2 away here in the top of the third inning. And this brings Steck up to bat. That was fouled off for strike 1. Up high for ball 1. Gregor will fire. A little off-speed pitch there. A little high for ball 2. And there for another strike, 2-2. She'll look to retire the side here. Go 3 for 3 this inning. And Here comes a pitch, and it's swung on and missed. It's another strikeout here for Gregor. And that'll end the top of the third inning. We'll head to the bottom of the third here in just a moment. Bears lead at 8-0. We'll have it all covered here, right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corey, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Knapp's Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mount here on the call tonight as the Bears lead at 8-0 in the bottom of the third inning. We are going to have Gregor, Leach, and Zielinski. It's Gaffner still in the circle here for the Knights. No, Gregor will step in. And Gaffner will deliver the pitch. Swung on and missed, or not missed, fouled off. Right at the fence. Made me jump out of the way, not gonna lie. Sure Cody would have laughed at me. Shout out Cody Rose, by the way, back in Pennsylvania, but a little bit busy tonight, so he couldn't make it down to the game. I know he's watching out there, and there's a nice drive. Gets into the gap, and that's going to be a nice single here for Gregor, as that was quickly rounded up there. We're going to have a courtesy runner here for Gregor. I believe that is Josie McQueen. Looks like her. Can't see any numbers. She just has a sweatshirt on. But yeah, shout out Cody Rose. He couldn't make it out here tonight. He's a little busy, but hopefully we'll get another game in here soon, and we'll have Cody on the call as well. As I appreciate everything Cody does for us here. We're back to the top of the order. Alyssa Leach. She'll step up to the box here in just a second. Hit right back to Gaffner. Jacobzik, and here's a throw to first, not in time. They got one away. So a nice play there from Gaffner to fire it to second. So that puts one away. And in steps Olivia Zielinski. Lays down the bunt, and that's a good bunt. Here's a throw to first, and it's in time. Leach will head all the way to third on the play. And Eisenhower coach calls for time here. An umpire was going to have a little conference here. I'm not sure what coach said. But either way, it's going to be 2 outs, I believe, here. And Leach will be on third. I don't think they liked. Whatever. We'll let it go. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Leach on third. And it's Cummings up to bat. And it's hit right to Gaffner, and that's an easy put out for her. And that'll retire the side. So nice work here from the Knights to get the 3 outs here quickly and not give up any runs here in the bottom of the third. We'll head to the top of the fourth here in just a moment. We'll be right back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corey, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain here on the call with you tonight as the Bears enjoy an 8-0 lead here tonight in the top of the fourth inning. It is a cool night in Union City. It's in the 40s, but hey, we're all toughing it out here. Got a lot of sweatshirts and coats on. I'm freezing myself, but that's usually the case. So nothing new there, but this is going to be Danielson. She singled her first time up. That went in there for a ball, as the Knights have gotten through the order once now and are back at the top of the order.
Come on, Teddy!
And that's a nice play by Tingley. Good snag. Got that ball at the last second before it hit the ground. We'll see if we can see that on the replay or not. A little floater hit out there, and that's a quick read off the bat. Here's Pascuzzi. I'm sure I'm butchering your name there. First name's Lex, I know that. I can pronounce that pretty easily. And that's hit to Cummings. That's short. Here comes a throw. And they got the out. Nice play there. A good, strong throw from Cummings. So that puts 2 away. And that'll bring up Dar to bat here. Hit into a double play last time up. Here's Gregor, throwing a scoreless game here so far, and throws that one into the dirt. 1-0 count. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. And that's driven to right field. It's in there, it's in fair. And she's going to hold up at first. So nice job getting on base there for Dar. And that'll bring up Gaffner.
Yeah, you do. Over the fence. Yes.
So Gaffner steps in. advance. Ball just got away from Chapman a little bit. So runner in scoring position here. That's popped up. It's going to go out of play just over the fence. Tingley was there for it had it been in play, but no shot at that one. 1-1 is the count. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. That one's inside. Chapman did a nice job of getting in front. I'm sure those two seniors have worked together for a long time. Outside, ball 3. This is really the first time tonight that Gregor has been behind in the count. I know I noted that earlier. She's been staying ahead of it real good. But 3-1 is the count here. Fouled off the bat and the Blues mask, I believe. That gives us a full count. And it's going to be fouled over dugout. So stay alive. 3-2 is the count again. Or still, I should say. Here's Gregor. Popped up again down that right field line and out of play. So good little duel here between Gregor and Gaffner. And that's hit driven to center field. Leach is there, charges up and makes the play for out number 3. And that'll take us to the bottom of the fourth with the Bears leading 8-0. We'll be right back here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream in just a moment.
Ace Hardware, located at 37 North Main Street in Union City and 309 Venango Avenue in Cambridge Springs, has all your hometown hardware needs. With popular name brands like Milwaukee, Craftsman, DeWalt, Ego, Blackstone, and many more, they have you covered. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7:30 to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Order online at acehardware.com and get free shipping to their locations. Ace Hardware in Union City and Cambridge Springs, your local place with the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain here on the call tonight in Union City as the Bears are enjoying an 8-0 lead in the bottom of the fourth here on senior night. Up to bat for the Bears. I believe it's going to be Chapman, Swan, and Brown. To double check on that. And yes, it is Chapman who will lead us off this inning. just past the 9 o'clock hour here. As it's officially dark outside. So Chapman will step in, and she'll lead us off here in the first. In the bottom of the fourth. See, it's too late. It's past my bedtime. Driven to left field, and the play is made in left field. That's a good play from Pascuzzi. Lex out there, running to her left. Got a good read on the ball. It's a nice hit by Grace. Just a nice play by Pascuzzi. So 1 away. Maddie Swan up to bat. And skips across the plate, ball 1. And that's hit to center field. Oh, and in and out of the glove. And that's going to be an error. They get it into the pitcher here. So that gets Swan on second. And that's the kind of play you got to make to help out your pitcher, as they'll struggle a little bit here tonight. But it's a nice strike right there, a swing and a miss. But, you know, I'm sure with that ball was up there awfully high, and, you know, obviously the sky's dark up there, so probably hard to see, and plus the lights are pretty bright in your eyes, so a lot of factors in play there. And that's driven into center. That should bring Swan home. And she's going to be in easily at first. So make it 9-0. And Brown gets on first. Coach Van Zanten has called time again. And looks like we'll get a courtesy runner, or a pinch runner. And this is Morgan Frontera, another one of the seniors here on senior night. She will take Brown's place at first base. Bears looking to get one more run here, and then the Knights will be in danger of the mercy rule if the Bears lead by 10 after 5. So it'll really put the Knights' backs to the wall if the Bears can put another one in here. And with one out, and the way they've been hitting, I would not put it off the table. As it'll be Kent up to bat. Little outside for a ball. Like a 1-0 count. Nice looking pitch there, in for a strike. Evens it up 1-1. Little dribbler hit foul. Make it a 1-2 count. Here's Gaffner with the pitch. That was a little low, skips in past the ump. And Frontera will advance to second base. 2-2 count. Hit right to Jacobczyk at short. Nice throw into first. And I guess her foot was not on the base. Kent is in there safely. I thought she had the out, but must be her foot was just off the bag. That throw was just a little bit inside here towards home plate, so Zafno had to reach for it. Hit to Jacobczyk again. Here's the throw to first. That's a much more on-target throw, but that'll bring Frontera home. So Tingley does her job, brings in a run, and that makes it a 10-0 game. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. And it's Gregor. In there for a ball. Tingley will head back to second. Probably the right decision. That one skips in, gets away from the catcher. And that will advance Tingley over to third. Gaffner a little high again. 3-0 count. And that'll be a walk. And we'll get another courtesy runner here for Gregor. And that is Malin Sipes, number 1. And we are back to the top of the order here. Oops. We have 2 outs here in the inning. So Leach will step up. Bears lead 10-0. Gets it by Gaffner and brings another one home. Sipes heading to third, and he's in there safely. Called a double for Leach. And she's had a nice night here on senior night. Got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Olivia Zielinski, a.k.a. Red, steps up to the plate. Hit the Jacobczyk at short. Here's the throw. And they got the out at first this time, so that'll end the inning. Bears did some damage, though. 11-0 is the score. And that is how we will head into the top of the 5th inning in just a moment.
Did you recently purchase a new car? Is your auto loan interest rate too high? Then stop into Corey Federal Credit Union for the Swap and Drop. We will swap your loan to CFCU and drop your interest rate by 1%. Yep, you heard right. Let us drop your interest rate by 1% or more. Apply online or stop in any location to fill out an application. Don't delay. In 2020, we saved our members an average of $1,606.24 off their existing auto loan. So put more money back in your pocket today. Find out how much we can save you at Corey Federal Credit Union, your credit union. CFCU is located in Corey, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at www.coreyfcu.org. Floor rate is 1.99%. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Stephen Mountain here on the call tonight. Trying to get that camera to focus in away from the fence. Gregor's done a great job on the mount, or in the circle here tonight, as the Bears enjoy an 11-0 lead here in the top of the 5th. It's Jacob Zach up to bat here. A little left-handed, trying to do a little slap swing there. Good 2-0 count. Knights have to score 2 runs here this inning to avoid the mercy rule. That one in for a strike. And that's hit the Swan. Nice throw to first. And I believe they get the out. So that's 1 away. I kind of made it a little better, I think, but
Okay, I just wanted to.
thank you. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th. Here's the bunt. It goes foul. Here's Nelson showing bunt again in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2. So I would think there will be no more bunting in this at-bat. High for ball 1. And called strike 3. Gregor gets another one. I believe that is her 4th strikeout. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what it is. And the Knights are down to their last out here in the top of the 5th. And it's Zaffino up to bat here. She flew out to Leach in center last time. That's just outside for ball 1. Strong performance here by the Bears tonight, both offensively and defensively, as they've all done their jobs out there in one way or another. Low for ball 2. And that is fouled off towards the Bears dugout. 2-1 is the count. Looking ahead here for the Bears. They've got 2 games next week, I believe. Mercyhurst Prep and Cochranton, both at home. That one's low for another ball. 3-1 count. The Bears beat Prep earlier in the year, 23-4. And Cochranton is a non-region game, but I believe they are a very strong team from what I overheard earlier. One of the better teams in AA. That's up high for ball 4. Zaffino will get on base. believe this is Olsen up to bat. Just low for ball one. Foul back to the fence. Evens it up 1-1. That one's outside and low. 2-1 count. Olsen looking to keep the Knights alive here. Get on base. That's inside and it gets away from Chapman. Good hustle to go get it. And Zaffno will stay at first. Three 3-1 count. Blue a little ahead of himself there, calling strike three, but that makes it a full count. That is fouled off, and then one-handed by Chapman. So payoff pitch here. Looking for the last out of the game here are the Bears. Here's Gregor. And again, Nelson will stay alive, or Olsen will stay alive. Another payoff pitch here. Gregor looking to put away the Knights for good. And it's outside, ball four. So that puts two on base here for the Knights. And there's hope yet. And Chapman will trot up there and have a quick little chat with Gregor. Couple words here. Just probably, hey, let's go get this here. Steck will come up to bat. With two aboard, got to score them both. I keep losing the outs. I don't know why my outs keep going away on me. 2 outs. Somehow it keeps resetting to 0. I don't know how that's happening. It's probably a me thing, but I just don't want to admit it. Inside for ball one. In there for a strike. Evens it up 1-1. Fouled off into the fence again. 1-2 count. And Gregor will look to put Steck away here to finish this one off. Chapman will set up. Here comes Gregor. Skips it in there. And Zaffno is going to steal the base in safely at third here. Nice job by Zaffno to get down there.
Let's go, Peaches!
2-2, 2 outs in the 5th. And that's hit. Cummings makes the throw, Tingley, and they get the 3rd out of the inning, and that is going to be how this one ends. Bears win it on senior night, 11-0 after 5 innings. So a strong performance here by the Bears, and that's kind of what we expected here tonight. As they've had a strong season. That puts them at 11-4, I believe, on the year. Yeah, 11-4 on the year, and that drops Eisenhower to 3-10. So the Bears will look forward to playing next week at home, Mercyhurst Prep and Cochranton. A couple of good games there, hopefully, for the Bears. They look to finish the season strong. And that's going to pretty much do it for us here tonight. Congratulations to all the seniors here tonight, and glad to see them get the victory here on senior night. I'll give away one quick little award here. Going to go with the player of the game here by Ace Hardware, and I got to give it to Gregor. She had a strong day in the circle. Gave up a couple hits and a couple walks, maybe just that one walk, but other than that, had a handful of strikeouts and really just controlled this game from the start. So it's a good performance here by the Bears overall. And again, I'm glad to see them get the victory here on senior night. And that's going to do it for us here. And until the next time that we see you here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream, we hope you have a great night. And until we see you next time, God bless.